It is called doing your duty, Mistress Haydari. You may not be familiar with the concept, but for most of the Imperium's subjects, it is an honorable mundanity. Excavations, Perhaps the excavations... perhaps the expeditions, or rather its objectives, were what Amelina was interested in. Of course, the easiest options would be to ask her directly. The interrogator shoots you a pointed, impatient look. I wish to see Amelia Lichenhart. Mistress Lichenhart is inside in the pit. You go on. Don't be afraid, she will be there to properly greet you. We'll stand guard. Thanks to the Emperor for delivering you to us.
Know your duty.
Okay, let's see what... Oh, what the hell this is. Push the wrong button. A giant gate barring the ways to the excavation site. That chill, where's it come from? The creatures are coming. Weapons ready. God Emperors preserve us. Yeah, that's Eldar.
Only xenocide is its own reward.
That sure is Eldar. Start the battle. Okay, so let's see. We'll do Argenta, I guess. She will have to stand over here. Yeah, it doesn't reach. Yeah, they are standing in a line. Let's see if we can.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Yeah, we can't see.
Guided by faith.
We're guessing. We're guessing.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
Oh crap.
Tell me, and it is done.
We went melee strat. Sadly. Oh. Oh. Well, that's it, isn't it?
As the Emperor comes. Doubt is for the weak.
Good damage. Or at least it's decent. Decent.
You've got a problem. Don't get too caught. Haydari. Remember the name.
Oh, like a last attack when dying.
Follow my lead. Done.
How the hell have they been defending themselves? They're dying like sheep. Let's see here. What do we do?
Your defiance is futile.
That's annoying amount of health. Let's see if we can. We can't move, yeah. Okay, we'll just have to finish it.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Oh, I survived. That's... Oh.
And so shall it be done.
By the wolf's eyes, perish!
Pressed wrong.
Cubs play. Feel the icy bite of death!
Why the hell isn't he dying? Okay, that's enough.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. I will not let my fury rain down upon
Then we
thee.
kill everybody else.
And so it shall.
Yeah, they are killing a lot more than they said.
Get me a target.
And they're not even kidnapping, they're straight up killing.
Nothing stands against me.
Get
I will
dead.
object. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Okay, let's shoot this
For
guy.
the throne's glory.
For now. Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Alright. We're running over here. We are...
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Indeed.
killing the shit out of
I
you.
will do. At your beck and call.
And then we charge.
It will be done. Target well struck.
The wolf
This is good.
on the hunt.
Okay.
Wolves reign. So it shall be.
Everybody dies. Once more.
I will carve runes out of your bones.
Yeah, it's a beast compared to Argenta. Digger is burning, he's gonna die. Everybody else is dead. Now we have one over there.
I hunger for battle.
Let's see if we can kill him.
Wolves reign.
Reload.
See how the wolf succeeds. So it shall be.
Yeah, he's not running out of points. What's this? Wildfire.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
Get dead.
In disgrace.
Alright.
The divine watches over us.
Alright, so that's
A job for me.
so there's one digger that survived. Or a couple of diggers. No, just the one. Two people survived. Keep guards. Keep the guard.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Boarded up passage.
Unexpected result.
Damn it! It's a Vox liturgy twisted by warp sorcery. Try not to listen too closely.
Okay. This altar would be unremarkable if not for the uncanny sounds streaming from its built-in speakers. What once was a Vox recording of a liturgical service is now a malevolent parody of the noble faith. So we do have some chaos taint.
May the hearts of the faithful not be daunted by the vile speeches of the foes of humanity. May our faith be strengthened in the face of all corruption and foulness.
Alright. The powerful smell. Yeah, we have something burning. You have come to take us away from this place. You're here to save us, aren't you? Who are there? Who's there? Can it be? Help us. Help has come at last.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
On a conveyor belt lingers with a mixture of stone chippings and fragments of human-made items. The rust on the mechanical components indicates that this machine has stood idle for a very, very long time. God Emperor, Digger Overseer. Boxes stuffed full of shards of pottery, metal, and other discarded human-made objects covered in a layer of soil. Yeah.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
God Emperor, help me. The stooped figure draws back the hood of the grimy rope, revealing the emaciated face of a woman. Her skin is stretched taut over her skull and sickeningly protruding augmentations, and her cheek is marred with several open wounds. She looks at you with a feverish gleam in her eyes. The visual description matches Interrogator von Clark's. The sage blinks several times and her head twitches. You made it here after all. Henrik's usual mask of stoicism has melted away without a trace. He stares around him in undistinguished dismay. Emelina? What? What is this? You're performing the arch-enemy's rituals. But no. Stop, right now. Not another move unless I tell you. The sage draws herself upright, as far as her crooked spine will allow, and flicks several twitches on her fractal augments. Then she turns to you, ignoring Henrik's words completely. Who have you brought with you? Interrogator von Clark's? Clearance level? Question mark. Welcome in, Luna Paisley. We're doing some Rogue Trader. And the rum. Let's see here. Svinto von Valancius, Rogue Trader and the God Emperor's Anointed. Emelina Lichenheart dips her head. Von Valancius, a rogue trader dynasty. Territory to the galactic west of Furibundus, the head of the dynasty. Theodora von Valancius has been flagged for her heretical sentiments. Threat level Henrik's gestures at the room. I brought the help you requested in your message, Emelina. A void ship under the Aegis of the rogue trader. I dragged thousands of people and megatons of steel and ceramite through the bowels of the warp, and now what? To discover that you have sold yourself to the arch enemy. Emelina shakes her head. You are drawing conclusion based on incomplete knowledge of the situation. Interrogator von Klaus, your judgment is impaired. Henriks, why is Emelina addressing you in this strange manner? I expect that Emelina has chosen to seal the memory block containing data of her personal nature. She does this whenever she is concerned that someone might try to extract information about Kalkasar's coterie from her. Henrik thinks for a moment, and then in a clear voice says, Sigma Prosperity. He pauses before repeating the strange phrase. Okay, let's see what this is. The reminiscence block you are attempting. There should be a stop here. You are attempting to access was repurposed. It now contains knowledge of the rituals performed by the shamans of this place. My standard of working memory alone was insufficient to record all the nuance I uncovered in my research here. Henriks looks as though he has been punched in the gut. Emelina, you deleted the data about the members of Kalkasar's unit? You wiped us all? Of course not. I retained the portion of the reminiscence blocks data related to the operational significance of the Lord Inquisitor's unit. That is how I was able to recognize you. Interrogator von Klaus. That is how I was able to recognize you, Interrogator von Klaus. Jay looks at Emelina, then at Henriks, then back at Emelina again. She opens and closes her mouth a few times. The only thing she managed to say in a stifled voice is, I'm sorry, Shireen. Let's see what Ye is about to do. She's not even involved in this, as I remember. What has happened to Phaeton 4? I came here on the supreme directive of the Lord Inquisitor. An Adeptus Historica mission was established on Phaeton 4 to study the origins of the civilization that once inhabited the planet. This world was once settled by humans. The mission aimed to discover which colony ship they came from and why they disappeared. The traces of the ancient culture uncovered in the layers of the soil suggested the existence of primitive scholar faiths among the dark inhabitants of this world. Faiths that strikingly similar to the worship of the arch-enemy. The surviving scrolls indicate that the shamans used the gift of chaos to protect their people, to secure the harvest, to imbue their warriors with strength and vitality, and that this culture perished for thousands of years. Persisted. Perished. That goes fast. Or at least at some point. This culture persisted for thousands of years. I was cataloging data when the attacks began at one of the remote outposts. I immediately recognized the enemy by the tactics Drukhari. They choose an unremarkable, defenseless world where night lasts half the year. By the time 5 outposts had been swallowed by the darkness, the last astropath had been torn to pieces, and many calls for help sent to Kalkasar's units had gone unanswered. I realized that no one was going to save these people or this knowledge, and so I put the knowledge to use for the good of humanity. So she turned to chaos to survive as the she's probably fooled. That's usually how chaos goes. They trick you into it. But she had no choice. No one answered, so she turned to chaos. It's usually how it goes. Unless it's greed or something. So that explains what we saw on our way here. Emelina glances at you, but she cannot bring herself. She can't bring herself, or does not consider it necessary, to ask you to elaborate. I'm sorry I asked, but what are you trying to achieve here, Emelina? The ritual we interrupted, what is it supposed to do? Emelina lifts her gaze upward. It will rid this world of its half-year-long night, and the mandrakes of their total advantage over us. It will force a new heavenly body. This one of human making, to rise above the horizon and illuminate the dark inside of the planet. If the ritual works, I will have mastered the secret of forging a new sun. This is madness, madness, pride and monstrous, staggering heresy. Henrik's voice is barely audible, as if his throat has closed up in shock. Abelard's eyes widen in astonishment. Create a star? God Emperor's grace. What creatures could live in the light of a star born? Using the powers of the arch enemy? Question mark. Do you mean to say you discovered a ritual for creating a sun here? Buried under the silica and granite are knowledge and resources that could repel the enemy of humanity. We are too afraid of any labeled prohibited. We're too afraid of anything labeled prohibited. My memory contains thousands upon thousands of pages of manuscripts, tomes and scrolls. Contact with any one of these is supposed to guarantee instant death. But the preachers who claim these are liars. I'm living proof of their falsehood. A fine time to show your true colors, Inquisitor. Let's see if you will do what is right, or once again prove that you consider yourself above the rules. Lord Ophar, with all due respect to you and your chapter, keep your mouth shut. Your skepticism is the last thing I need right now. Boo boo. Who I have become, Interrogator von Klaus? Question mark. I am what any agent of the Golden Throne is predestined to become if they are able to see through to the essence of things. I have, as the Puritans say, succumbed to the heresy of radicalization. Moreover, in doing so, I'm only following in the footsteps of our mentor. The only difference is that I have chosen the path of the oblationists, while he shows the xenohybrids, forging an alliance with the cursed Drukhari. Okay, so she's saying that the God Emperor had an alliance with the Dark Eldar. I actually have not heard that before. What unthinkable accusation! The Lord Inquisitor in the league with the enemies of humanity? Oh, the Inquisitor is in league with them. Now I understand. Emelina, suppress your urge to debate internal matters in the presence of the rogue trader. Additionally, I will not tolerate insults in the Lord Inquisitors. I will not tolerate insults to the Lord Inquisitor in my presence. Okay, so we're talking about the guy who is giving missions to us. He is fighting Chaos and the Xenos, but he's in league with them. No. You've already started, so you may as well continue the conversation. Xenos Hybris, Oblationists? I don't know that word. I have no idea I have no idea what these things are. We do number 1. No, you've already started, so you may as well continue the conversation.